Hi, welcome to my first video blog attempt. I wanted to talk about a remarkable passage of scripture, one verse actually, found in the book of 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 7, where Peter writes, "Cast all of your anxieties on him, for he cares for you." Isn't that a remarkable verse? I mean, if you think about it, Peter is instructing us. He's given the command. He's telling the Christians, the believers, the followers of God to give the worries to him. That God is big enough to hold on to everything that we may worry about. Cast them onto him. Peter is saying literally, give them to him. Hand them over. Put them on to him. Let God hold on to them. And this is a verse that we often try to teach children, that we try to memorize, one we'll highlight, we'll underline, when we go to often in different times of our lives, different seasons, or whatever they may bring. And we go to 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 7, and we know, cast all your anxieties on him because he cares for you. And it's a lot easier for us to read or to say and to memorize 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 7. But the truth of this verse does not come when we simply memorize it or say it or read it or highlight it. 1 Peter 5:7, cast all your anxieties on him because he cares for you, is only true when we actually do it. This is an action verse. This is a sentence from Peter to do something, to put God first, to place him above all other things, to actually, literally, physically live in the presence or before the presence of God. And we do that by not worrying ourselves with the things of this world, that the things of this place, the things that are on our hearts, the things that burden us at this very moment in our lives can be handed over to God. In youth ministry, we used to start our retreats off every weekend with this tradition, a wonderful tradition that we call the anxiety bonfire. We would begin the weekend with a time of worship and with praise, and we would allow everyone the opportunity to take a note card, and they would spend some time filling it out or writing whatever they wanted to, the things and the worries that they've had in their lives at that moment. We'd go around the circle and we'd let everybody share those worries and those anxieties in their life, and we'd allow everybody to kind of communicate and to just let the family, the group, be there for them. What they do with that card after they would share the worries, the anxieties, the troubles, and the worries of life is they throw them in a fire. Literally, we would physically hand these worries over to God. We would give them to him. We would say, these are no longer mine. The worries and the troubles and the things of the world were still there. They're real. They're not going anywhere. But we're casting them on to God. We would give them over into the fire to God. And I think that's what we need to do. We need to do this. We need to take the worries and the troubles of our life. We need to take the things of this world and we need to say, God, you're bigger. God, you're greater. God, you love me so much that you can handle this. We need to hand them over to him. We need to let him take care of these things. And we can't go after them. We can't go back for something that's hot, something that we hand over to God. We can't just give part of it. We got to give this all to God. We got to burn it all up. We got to say, God, you can handle all of this, not just parts of it. We need to hand the anxieties and the worries of this world to God. Don't just memorize it. Don't just highlight it. Let's live it. Cast all your anxieties on him because God cares for you and for me.